And welcome back to this next episode in this No Shields run of Dark Souls. So, we have previously in the last episode just killed the Fire Sage and Centipede Boy, whose name I still don't know, didn't read his meter while I was there, didn't do anything about it now, so we are going to level up. So more attunement, more vitality, more endurance, more faith. Do I need an extra spell slot? Kinda. Do I? Kinda? Well... Yeah, what the hell. Let's just spend it on goddamn attunement. A lot simpler than thinking about it. Right. I'm going the wrong way. You'll notice this is a theme in this playthrough. It's what we like to do, really. Now let's just check. We do need this ring on, our orange charred ring. That is pretty vital. Also human, which is a drawback. Now I'm about to irrevocably commit myself to soloing the last boss. I'm not a fan of this, but I cannot be bothered with the solution with the other solution, because it's stupid. I'm not farming rats for anyone. I'd rather solo the last boss than farm rats for 30 humanity and give them to a stupid spider bent. And oh, she's probably very smart, but I just don't want to deal with it. I've tried to see if you can get away with this because Solaire is here, and he's a bit down now. He's a bit down. I'm not gonna light that bonfire. Maybe if I don't light that bonfire, it'll work. You never know. You never know. Right. So that's why one of the reasons why you need this ring on, because you do. Because you gotta. So we're heading into Lost Izalith to fight the Witch of Izalith. If that proves too hard, might head into Lost Izalith to fight the Witch of Izalith, because I hear that's a lot easier. But we'll see. Either works for me. We might just get gently roasted. It's also a workable solution. Now this place is crawling with these sort of large monsters. Oh, and you see, now I've fallen off. Which is just annoying. It's inconvenient, I tell you. Okay, let's pay more attention. Perhaps actually man this controller two-handed during this little period. Oh, for the love of Christ! I can't believe it. I've been defeated. That's it. What a noob. Goddamn platform. Oh, okay, fine. So that was actually pointless. Whatever. Fine. You know, that's all fine. Slightly tougher mob, statue of a mob, statue of a mob. Opening and clue. Not a clue for this section, but a clue for the forthcoming one. That big square things often have openings with stuff in. Sojourn's back on the Skyrim again. Oh shit. You know, I just don't want to engage. Holy shit. I just don't want to know what's going on behind me, really. It's not going to be cheering to know. It's just a sort of aggressive kind of dragon thing. I imagine there are people who probably kill those. So falling into lava still damaging, and opening courtesy of Clue. Now I could pump this bonfire up. How many bosses have we got left? Yeah, there aren't really any more bonfires we can pump. I don't think we're going to need humanity at the end. So let's use a twin and somewhat pump this up. I can see why they didn't call it pump. Kindle is more pleasing aesthetically than pump. Offer humanity and pump bonfire? Yes. Yeah, I mean that's a fair amount of healing. And we have heal anyway. Right, good. Okay, so that's the bonfire which we have. So this is going to be a short run. Thought that was an item. It isn't. Because there isn't that much that's deeply interesting around here, apart from the witch. And I can't say that this is my favourite boss fight. Not because of difficulty, just the way it's structured is a little bit, well, it's unsatisfying to me. And you can mess around here and pick up items and that sort of thing. And that's all fine. But you can just run down this side, head to the right side of this tree root, head between these, and then as a slight detour, step in, grab some free souls, kind of optional. Wander around here. Can fight that thing. Don't intend to. Now we are human here. But I mean, yeah, you can kind of wander down there and such like. We can wander down here, we can jump off there. I don't think this goes anywhere particularly. Oh, there's a thing here. I mean, that's fine. I'm fine with that existing. I'm sure I saw something to pick up somewhere out here. Oh, it's over there. I'll probably get stuck if I go off that way. Let's go for not getting stuck. Two-hand. Just in case there's anything here. I'm pretty sure there isn't. And mostly I don't even bother doing this. I'm not even convinced. I don't even know what this is. Soul of a hero. Oh, okay. I think that's what, 10k? Something like that? Half decent. Yeah, so it is the structure of the upcoming boss fight that bugs me rather than anything else. Now I know that there's an item over... Oh, that was the item, probably. Yeah, fine. Fine. Those things are really nasty if you engage them, but there's no reason to engage them here, really. Now there is invading that can happen here. I'm not sure if we can avoid it by sniping carefully, because it'd be nice to take these one-on-one. Also, because I've never done it, I've just fought them two-on-one and lived with it. It's probably going to hit a step or something. No. So this is, I believe, a daughter of Izalith. Izalith. I don't know my lore well enough. I believe that Quelaag and Quelaag's sister are also a little bit related. I was expecting... That's who I was expecting. If we die here... I mean, to be honest, I don't even know if I want to fight this guy. There isn't really much point. So, let's not bother. Let's just do the boss. So... I think I'd say that, oh, he's left. Good. This is probably, I think, one of the least well-structured and well-thought-out boss fights. And I can see it working in theory. I can see the designers kind of going for it and saying, yeah, this is how it's going to work, it's going to be great. And someone saying, well, okay, you're the designers, you know. So to kill the witch, we've got to just... Hang on, that's the wrong side. We don't do this side first, we do this side first. The other side first. It would be bad to do that side first. So that's what we're facing. You can see there are 3 glowing areas there. That's more than a small hint. Now we may get mugged here, and you can run in there. It may even be quite plausible to do it this way around, to do the other side first. Never tried it. I instinctively went to the right first time. Coincidentally, I think this is where the solution that I found is exactly the same as the solution everyone else found, because there aren't really that many sensible ways to do this. So that'll really piss her off. Now if I can get away with it here, it's all going a bit primal. If I can get away with it, I'm just going to exit. The reason for this is that we will die momentarily otherwise, and this will just save you watching me walk back. There's no other benefit, drawback, or similar. It's just going to put us back. Back to the start of the boss fight. And this is the only boss fight, as far as I know, where if you die, leave the arena, etc., things don't actually reset. So the witch here is just as pissed as she was before. And it's only going to get worse. Now you can try and melee this thing down. We may well just get hit by something while doing this. It's kind of fine if we do. I don't really mind. Don't seem to be breaking off as many branches as I'd like here. Maybe we're too far back. Shouldn't be. And we are using a bow. Am I missing something here? Okay. Right, that's better. So it's a deeply gripping boss fight, as you can tell. I mean, the tactics involved are just mind-bending, really. And eventually I'll get the aim right. I'm not getting the aim right at all. There we go. So she will kill us on the way back. I mean, it happens to me every time. We're going to die as soon as we don't get back in, so I mean, don't imagine that that I'm actually saving myself any effort here. I'm literally just saving you the time of watching me walk back, because you'll be seeing a few of those shortly. I mean, there really isn't an awful lot that I can do to prevent that. Now, I'm really hoping that her new fire attack of death she will kick off on me on this ramp rather than below. Yes, okay, that's good. She doesn't always do that. So now we've got to finish the job. This is not going to work. Just to be clear. Right, and then we got to do this right, and we ain't gonna, because I never do. No, you aim slightly to the right of the little ramp there, and cross your fingers. When it doesn't work, you run back. I kind of hate to sound uninspired about Dark Souls, because I fucking love this game. This is just the most absorbing game I have played for literally years. It really, really is so damn good. But there are just a few things. You know, it's not a masterpiece. There are people who will claim this is perfect. And, you know, I love this game. But it is so not perfect. Kind of reminds me of Stormtroopers on the Death Star. That not that I'm a massive Star Wars geek, but I have my moments. But there is something about them running entirely the wrong way at the right moment. But to me, it's just a little bit. Close the blast doors. We won't get Kirk again now, which is good. But yeah, And someone said it way before I did, many people I suspect, but you know, the latter part of this game, some of them just aren't quite as awesome as the first parts. And From Software were under time pressure when they shipped this game. They did an amazing job, nonetheless, but, you know, little things are noticeable. Fire here, please. Yeah. That mildly improves our chances, but if this takes less than 5 more goes, I'd be shocked. Okay. Yep. So we're gonna have to get another sweep in there. I'm gonna try for this again. Okay, it's not over yet, because that can happen. So that's fine. You know, we made the jump, then we died. That's fine. It's not worth getting irate about. It's just the way it works. But it is anti every other boss fight because it's again not about skill. It's just repetition. There's an interesting, I think it's kind of interesting from a game design perspective. Not that I know much about game design, but as a complete rank amateur who doesn't know what they're talking about, I think there's an interesting sort of dilemma between what is kind of challenging learning gameplay and what is essentially just teaching by rote. You know, gameplay where you really have to pay attention and you have to study a boss's moves and then you have to execute a plan with some degree of precision and accuracy and timing, and I think that's all good. But just doing something over and over again until it works is a different sort of it's a non-perpendicular axis on the same graph. So once again, we'll just hope for the fire on the way down. Because otherwise you can just die. Yeah, so probably just going to die here. Sweep. Oh, he didn't do the double sweep, and that probably means... Okay, so that's too much delay. We will get another sweep in there. Okay, gonna risk it. So we're not going to get swept off here, but we can still get flambéed. So there's still no guarantee that we're going to make it through here. But we do. So, yay us. But, you know, Lord's Soul, which is nice. Humanity, which is nice. Don't know if we get much XP. Yeah, we do. So that's fine. That's just fine. Kind of left our stuff on the other side there, really. I can use that bonfire. I don't think this is going to work. Which is something I've said before. I don't think this is going to work. But... Let's just do that run again. Well, some of it. Because there is a... So the shortcut which you can take if you want to keep Solaire in the last boss fight, he has to not... There's sort of plot that's notionally supposed to happen to him off camera. It only really... You can get down there. Curious. Wonder what that is. Probably nothing exciting. You can witness bad things happening to him, otherwise it seems to be just assumed that bad things happening to him if you don't happen to discover the very esoteric solution to bad things not happening to him. Now, somewhere around here. Which the hell way around here is it? I know it's somewhere around here. Can't remember if it's here or not. Oh, there's a chest here. Pyromancy, Chaos, Fire Whip. Yeah, so there is more plot we can do down that way, I seem to recall. Patently can't get in there. I can't remember the way you go, you know. There's a shortcut here. I don't think we're going to get Solaire for the last fight. But there is a shortcut here. That's the boss room again. Is it off this way? We have kind of been this way. Where does this go? Goes somewhere. I think it probably is this way. Oh shit. No, this is the sort of trap area. And I don't think we've actually done enough of the quest line that we'd need to solve blah blah to actually get into the right place here. I don't think we have done enough of that. No, don't think we have. So where the hell am I going, you might ask? And be quite a good thing to ask. Hell if I know. Now you can get up there, but I don't think you can get up there without going down. Don't really want to go down. There's stuff down there. Not with this many souls. But am I a crazy man? Screw that for a lark. Let's level the hell up instead, so we can get 1 attunement slots and we can get an extra stat in something. Let's stick that in Vitality. Yeah, that's a nice number of hit points. 1200. Pretty good. Yeah, there is. Shall I just attune It's just a tuna homeward bone. Excellent. Just a case. I think I was going the right way for this shortcut, except for the part where I went downward. You know, I think that was a bad direction. But otherwise, I think I was on the right track. I probably haven't explained this properly at all, so what I've been trying to allure my way towards... Excuse me 1 second, there we go, right, yes. Is that if you want to get into Lost Izalith without doing a bunch of stuff, then you can do. You don't have to do all the lava-related centipede stuff. You can, if you join Quelaag's sister's covenant after killing Quelaag, at some point, doesn't have to be immediately, you can commit to her covenant, donate 30 humanity. Donating humanity via the menu is generally the way that you make, or giving cults things is generally, covenants things is generally the way you make them happy with you. So if you donate humanity, then she will... Then she'll open the shortcut, really. There's a blank wall area. What was I saying before I was so rudely flamethrowed? There is a blank wall area near Quelaag's sister. That opens a shortcut which is the other end of this tunnel. So you can get into this area without actually doing all the lava stuff. But drawback is that you have to deal with this guy, and you kind of get less XP. Ow. But plus side is that you can cause Solaire's plotline to diverge from the default. The default is it goes bad and you don't have access to him at the end of the game. You don't really find this out, except that in talking to him, he kind of makes it clear that he's not very happy. But specifics aren't really gone into. And certainly it's too late at that point for you to be able to address it. But yeah, if you do this bizarre thing of joining this cult, which has no real other benefits at all, and then you make sure that you enter Lost Izalith through this shortcut, and you kill absolutely everything that you meet before this chap, then you can avert the untimely demise of lovely things happening to Solaire. And that's kind of nice. was lucky. I just have no intention of fighting Titanite demons in a proper fashion here. Unless I have to, and I don't. Because it's not going to be any faster to do it properly, really. Allowing for the death, and also the fact that the only real way to do any damage to this guy without getting owned is to stand behind his right flank from this angle. What is his right flank from this angle, rather? And that's kind of tricky in a confined space like this. So it's quite gripping, this area, really. But it's not my least favourite. You know, I like things about this area. Not necessarily timing low-powered arrow shots against a lightning-throwing one-legged demon. He is very cute. He's just trying to work himself into a jump position now. But he's nearly dead, so that's splendid. Also, if you want to do the Demon Ruins without the tedium of having to actually hold a torch, then you want the headlamp, which I think is called a sunlight bug or something, sun lava something. And that's also just down here. Finally! Jesus, Titanite demon. Ooh, 2 demon Titanite. That was worth about 400 arrows, or how many that was. Quite a lot. Some. An amount. I don't think this is going to go well. If we're not careful, we might accidentally trigger the plot line that isn't so good. Oh, we're not even going to get the little insect guy. Shit. Come on! Yes! 2 twinkling. And these guys die real fast to... Oh shit. Oh dear. See now what I've gone and done.
I have my very own son.
Now what I've gone and done is I've triggered the bad side of Zolaire's plotline.
I have. Yes. I did. I did. Oh. Oh.
Oh. So that makes more sense to me now. I've never actually seen his plotline from this side. I mean, that's actually quite nice to see that. major drawback I can see... Well, I mean, there's two drawbacks, really. One, that I can definitely see, is that I think he's now a bit evil. So it's unlikely that we'll be palling up with him anytime this game. In fairness, that probably isn't going to cause us many problems, and so on. So, you know, I guess that's just the way it is. I'm kind of tempted. I wonder if the game has done that properly. I'm just going to go back and look. I just want to port out of here if I can. Do I really want to kill Solaire even? So he's actually wearing the bug lamp, which I assume is why he now thinks he's finally found his own personal son. So this is a major plot spoiler that I really didn't imagine I'd be hitting. I think we can come back, and if we can't, meh. Aha! We don't need Solaire to enter this covenant. Well, we have triggered Evil Solaire now anyway, so that's fine. I'm just going to join this damn covenant. I wanted to anyway. And we have a Lightning Spear. I'm going to offer them the medals I have got. Offer them, rather. I don't think I've got enough. So instead of humanity, these guys like medals. Normally you get these for co-op. You get one, well essentially you get them for fighting with or as a Sunbro, which is what I've just signed up to be. So there is one, so if you do boss fights with him and he lives to the end, you get a medal. We got one courtesy of Cackling Golden Armored Boy at the start of the game. We picked up 2 or 3. Yeah, we can't do any deeper than that. That's fine, we've got some more New Game Plus. We will learn Praise the Sun, because why not? We're already in the Covenant. We don't have any more medals, do we? No, we don't. Well, let's see if we can get back and put Solaire out of his misery. Poor Solaire. Closest we can get is Chamber of the Princess. That's irritating. No, I always confused the Chamber of the Princess with the Chamber of the Daughter of Chaos. Silly mistake to make, really. While we're here, and I'm kind of running out of uses for this lady now, so I think it may be time that she was ended. My name is Nodniga Montoya. I killed your sister. Prepare to die. If I give a soul...
Hey, you monster! The family! What have you done? What have you done?
Yes. I know it's got to be awful for you, but I'm not going to kill you. Because frankly, you're more dangerous when dead. Sorry, old chap. But I'm sure if you wait long enough, some more lords will arise. You know, a couple more ages go past. Shouldn't be a problem, I'd imagine. No, not this way. Well, okay, fine. No, yeah, but no. I'll just walk past everything. It'll be fine. Or we could not walk past anything. And that would also work as an option. Or we could fall off, live, and go that way, really. That works too. It's all good. So we should still be able to walk to the Daughter of Chaos. Yeah, we can. I need to go back to Anor Londo as well, because I need to kill that Firekeeper, just for her soul, for completeness. Because she's no use to me now either. I could complete all the plot in Anor Londo, but yeah. I'm not really set up for that. It'll be fine, I mean I can do it, it's some more XP, you know, but yeah. It's kind of a hidden bonus anyway. See, if I had actually got past Solaire, and I could have touched the door, opened the shortcut from this side, and then I could simply have walked through the shortcut, which is right next to Milady's bonfire, the dead lady, the dead spider lady. Instead of going back this way again. I've never gone down this route twice in a game before. Tiresome enough going down here once, by some metrics. And so... no loot for me? No. Here we are again. So I could have saved myself a lot of hassle there if I'd remembered that Solaire does not have to be alive in order to become a sun bro of sun. Of sun. And let's go back again. I love Solaire, and so I feel on a bound to put him out of his misery. Because he hasn't found the light at all, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe he has, and my view of the universe is entirely wrong, and having a bug on your head is actually the way to happiness and success. It's not something I've tried, I must admit. He certainly seems more cheerful than he would have done if we talked to him before we entered Lost Izalith, when he was sitting by the bonfire. Because if we talked to him then, he's very morose. I'd been hoping that not talking to him, excuse me, would lend itself to him making it through. But since that patently isn't the case anymore, well, it was worth a go. Then we better finish him. Finish him. Is it even this way? Oh, let's kill this thing anyway. I think it is this way, you know. really isn't. It really is not. This was the way. Oh my god, he's back. Well, that stinks. I can't believe he respawns. I mean, really? Are they seriously... So he seriously respawns and drops 2 Demon Titanite every time? Or does he just drop that once and respawn to piss you off? Right. Right. This is going to be a range test for Lightning Spear. I love Lightning Spear. I'm not sure using it at bow range is going to be very safe. I don't know if its range is actually equivalent to target lock range. I normally only use it in multiplayer boss fights. There'd be some poetry in using it to take down Solaire. But, you know, poetry doesn't usually involve large respawning Titanite demons in the first verse. Not usually. Not the poems that I remember. I wandered lonely as a cloud. There was a field full of Titanite demons, it sucked. It just doesn't have a... There's no ring to it, you know? There's no greatness to it. I'd like him to start shooting me, preferably. See if we can encourage him to stop and start shooting me. No, I think he's just going to keep coming. Oh no. Fine. Range test. I see. Interesting. Fair exchange. Well, that's it for Lightning Spear. There's no right 2 on bow, is there? What the hell is that? I mean, I never noticed that. Right 2 on a bow is scratch arse. What is that about? Ooh, that's better. Oh, just right there. Yeah, baby. Shoot! Alleviate itch. Dodge. Alleviate itch. Shoot! Don't shoot. Shoot again. Walked into that one. How tiresome this is. Admittedly, Lightning Spear made it less tedious than the first time. So it was worth going to fetch that. Nearly dead. We need some new arrows at some point. So long, fella. Oh, come on. I was prepared with my goodbye then and everything. Why though? Okay, not... No, don't equip those. Demon Titanite. Right, so you can farm him for Demon Titanite. That doesn't seem balanced. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's probably really nice if you have a bunch of demon weapons. Now, should I be trying to burn Solaire down here? Is he still going to be here? Is that him? I think so. I think that's the man. I'd like to just see his moveset, really. I wouldn't like to see his moveset that much. I mean, not really. Not so much that I want that to happen. Yeah, so that kind of sucked as a maneuver. I see what's going to happen here, you know. I can see it already. I can already see it going wrong. I'm so sorry, Solaire.
It's over. My son. It's dark. So dark.
Ah, Solaire. He was the best of us. Then he got a bug on his head. It's quite sad. Poor Solaire. Oh, come on now. Yeah. So this is the shortcut. So if you come in this way and go that way instead. Oh, hello. And you kill all the bugs, then he doesn't get one on his head, and that's good. You know, it's good when that happens. Don't quite recall now how this connects with Quelaag. Oh, I think it's back here. Or is it? There is a way in which it connects. I think she just gives you the key, thinking about it. I think she just allows you to open the door, I think. Crapulence, I can't actually get that item. Ah. Huh. Sunlight metal from a bug. Well, that's a very sad end. What a sad episode. You may be thinking the same if you've been watching me play carefully. Let's at least go and turn in that medal. It's about the best we can do. It's about the worst we can do. We can stop these things from defiling the area by living. Other than that, Solaire. Right, well I'm going to take myself off. Have a small drink. To I suppose notionally to salute Solaire and his general demise. Mostly also good plan. And next session we shall be continuing. So we have numerous Lord Souls at this point. Nito, Bed of Chaos, which is the Witch of Izalith. Seath the Scaleless, which means we only need the soul of the Four Kings. Now, I suspect what I shall do is, next time round, we'll go and kill the Moonlight Butterfly, calling on the aid of Beatrice, which will mean we'll have to clear the area a little bit, because if we do that, then Beatrice will join us for the Four Kings fight, and that certainly isn't going to hurt. It's probably going to take several attempts, because it's very hard. But we're getting close to the end, assuming I'm not going to do any additional content at this point. We're getting close to the end. So 4 Kings, and then pretty much the final episode after that. So we're probably only talking 2, maybe 3, depending on how long the little prelude with Beatrice takes, episodes left in this series. So I hope that it's been somewhat enjoyable, and I certainly hope that I'll see you for the conclusion. So until then, he said, running out of words right at the end, at the critical moment where the big finish was called for, just complete face plant on the stage, and just, yeah, excellent. So, end as we mean not to go on. Until next time, I will see you around. Cheerio!